Hello, 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 and welcome back to JenHannagans. Jen is Jen, I am Hannah. We are two besties for the resties. This is our channel, and tonight you have just me. Sorry, you can probably hear my pool pump in the background. I'd show you my pool, but I don't want to. It makes me sad. Actually, I will. Here. I just have one of those cartridge filters, and I haven't been in the pool in over a week. I need to clean it. The water's super clear, though, but the second I get in it, all of that is like the smallest molecules of dust and pollen that's settled in my pool, and it's impossible to get out. So I'll clean that later. Anyway, like my elephant, it's just me today. I want to talk to you about something. Let me go inside though, away from the pool pump. Like my elephant, before I get to what I'm going to talk about, y'all want to see something interesting. It has nothing to do with this video. My daddy has quail. If I move the lid too much, they'll try to fly out. They're about a week and a half old. There's like 40 of them. And pretty soon they'll move outside and start producing eggs for us. He's already got some outside that produce about 4 or 5 eggs a day. So that's going on in my life. I know, quail has nothing to do with this video. And the state of my pool has nothing to do with this video. That's just life right now. But what I want to talk about is, I noticed a long time ago, Jen and I have been doing this weight loss, healthy life thing for over 4 years now. We've had great success. We've lost a lot of weight. I was over 500 pounds. I'm not anymore. I'm around the 350 mark. And I've maintained around the 350 mark for over 2 years now, working on moving that scale again. But there are some other things that have just been more important in life right now. My activity is up. My physical well-being is up. But, and there's just been a lot. We have a lot of videos talking about what's gone on over the past 4.5 years. So watch them if you haven't. I know there's a lot of where we've been videos from last year and all kinds of update videos. But here's where we are now. Earlier this year, we discovered the Food Junkies podcast, realized that part of our problem was food addiction and an addiction to sugar. So we cut sugar out of our life. And sugar for us at this point being sweets, cakes, candies, candy bars, chocolate, pancakes, things like that. There are some added sugars in like some of our coffees, but we limit that. We limit added sugars in everything else. So we are very low sugar. And that started some initial weight loss, but not very much because we were already low sugar. We were doing a lot of sugar-free sweets, which was just causing different problems. So something I realized though, so right now where I'm at in my life is I am still not doing sugar. I'm working on what other things I need to do. I am working on tracking, getting back into the full scale of tracking because I haven't been doing that for a long time. Getting back into the mindset of weight loss, not just maintaining or not gaining weight, which is kind of, I've been in survival mode for a couple of years. So I'm trying to get out of that mindset and into weight loss mindset. And I don't know about you, but anytime I try to get one thing in my life on track, it starts to spill over and go into other things. So when I start focusing on health, like fully, and getting a goal in mind of wanting to lose weight, I start watching YouTube videos of people that are doing that, and I get focused on that. But when I get control of like my eating, then I will go, oh man, you know what? It feels really good to be in control and not just to be on a whim eating things. What else can I do that with? Jen talks about it a lot, and I'm right there with her. Not saying that no sugar is easy, I still want a piece of cake sometimes. I still want ice cream once in a while in the summer. I have not done that. And there is a huge freedom in saying, I'm not doing, like, that's not a part of my life anymore. But the other day, I've had a couple, I'm not joking, when I get in a really emotional state, I will literally dream about eating sugar, like eating a piece of cake or something. And I wake up, I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus, that was a dream, because it was so real and it scared me in my dream. And it's normally an indicator that there's something else I need to work on, because my emotions are out of control when that happens. But I've been in control of my eating. So then I'm looking at other areas of my life, like Jen's on a kick of getting rid of clutter. Whenever Jen gets on a kick of getting rid of clutter, I get on a kick. And it kind of spreads when you see somebody when you start taking control of one aspect of your life, you want to take control of others. And when you see someone finding joy in like getting rid of all the stuff, you want to do that too. Well, something else I've been wanting to focus on is finances, getting in a better position, because I have some goals and I am nowhere near where I need to be for those goals right now. So I've been watching some finance stuff, and here we go, 7 minutes into this video. I'm going to get to the point now. I was watching, I think it was Iced Coffee Hour, but I think it was that. But there was a conversation between a couple of financial experts on totally different sides of things. And one of them said that what changed for them when they got their finances under control was they stopped saying, I deserve a new car. And instead, it became, I will have earned a new car when I have saved X amount of dollars. Or instead of, I deserve sushi tonight, if I get X, Y, and Z done within this time frame, then I have earned that sushi tonight. And they were talking about how they took the word and the phrase, I deserve it, out of their vocabulary, and they replaced it with I earn it. But then you actually have to earn it. And when they said that, like multiple light bulbs go off in my head, because I'm like, oh, that makes sense with finance, but it also makes sense with my health journey. Because last week when I was in a really emotional spot and I was struggling and I just wanted a piece of cake, I told Jen, I'm like, I don't want to go back to sugar in my daily life. I just want a really good, decadent piece of cake. It's been a hard week and I deserve that. And the reality of it is, I say that a lot. There's a lot of times I get done at the end of the day at work and I go through the local coffee shop, whichever of the 14 we have that I want to, because it's been a hard day. I deserve a good cup of coffee or a Lotus, or enter your treat that you commonly say, I deserve it. Enter that here. And when it comes to food, specifically when I, like, going back to the sweets, when I say, or the coffee, when I say, I deserve that, no, I don't. Unless I've worked off enough calories for it, then I haven't earned it. And if you take a different definition of deserve, my body does not deserve to go through what sugar puts my body through. I know if I was to eat that piece of cake, it would set off a binge. I would spike my blood sugar higher than it's been in months. It would make me sick to my stomach, because sugar does that. Chocolate, really rich chocolate, always has done that. And I just never recognized it. My body does not deserve that. Now, there are things on this journey that I have earned. And it's not food. But hold on, I'll show you a couple of things that I have earned. Okay, weird angle, weird lighting. I'm literally sitting on the floor. That's my bathroom door, but this is my wall of medals. And about a year into Jen and I doing this, I started doing races. Some of these, like that medal there, that's 3 years of 5K. That's local. But the rest of these are all Yes Fit races. And I've talked about it before. I earned every single one of those medals. Yes Fit is an app. You join virtual races. When you complete the race, you get your medal. I paid for them, like you do any race, but I earned every single one of those medals. Now, those medals, I added it up. There's over 1,000 miles represented on that wall that I have walked specifically for those races. That's not all the steps that I've done, but I earned every single one of those. And every time I look at them, I think, you know what? That's something I did. That's something I earned. I put hard work, blood, sweat, and some tears into those medals. I'll show you a close-up. I'll take you through some of my favorites here in a minute. But let me show you something else I earned. See this purse? I am not a name brand purse girl. And this is not my typical style of purse. But this is a Dooney & Burke purse. It's, I don't know, a couple $100. But I earned this. Do you know how I earned it? My Fitbit. Through my insurance, they have a program called Well on Target, and you get points for doing different things. You do a health assessment, you get certain points. You enroll in a certain project or whatever, you get a certain number of points. You hook up a fitness tracker and log physical activity daily, you get a certain number of points. When I first got my Fitbit, I hooked it up to that program because I got some points. And then I forgot about it. And for 4 years, I think 4 years, I've been racking up points and not even thinking about it. So I got on there one day and I had thousands of points. And I used those points to get a small tablet and a name brand purse. And I got this purse and I'm like, I'm going to rock this purse. I will probably wear this purse for years. I will always have this purse. Mom is fighting me because she wants it. She wants it because her initials are DB. And Dooney & Burke, her initials are all over the purse. She's not going to get the purse. She didn't earn the purse. I earned that purse. I earned it by walking. Those are things that I earned. I never earned a piece of cake. Yeah, I've walked a lot of miles and I put in some calories, but I didn't earn a piece of cake. And my body didn't deserve what that food was doing to me. Now, you may not have the same issue that I do with sugar. You may not have the same issue that some people do with whatever. And I'm not saying don't eat cake. You do what's best for you. I am saying maybe it'll help someone else like it's helping me to take out, I'm going to eat this or drink this because I deserve it. Take that out of your vocabulary and think about what have you earned? Like, and work on earning things that are going to stick around for more than 2 minutes, 3 minutes that it takes you to eat it or drink it. Work on things that are always going to remind you, I earned that. And I earned that by doing something that's good for my body and is going to continue to be good for my body. Now, these medals, they hang on my wall. Not very many people see them. Not very many people know about them. And I'm not walking around with these things on my neck. This purse, I'm walking around with. I'm walking around with this. And some people know the story behind it, and a lot of people don't. Most people won't. But I know. I know I earned this. So, hope that helps. Let me show you some of my medals. Okay. This was the first medal. Can you guess why? I think that was the first one. Yeah, it was. This one was 30.9 miles. Took me a long time. The Disney medals, the Disney princess medals, are like Thor is one of my favorites because it is heavy. Got dinosaurs because I just wanted to show the metal to the kids one day. And this is one of my favorite as far as the look goes. This was recent. I actually got this because of a friend who likes butterflies, so I walked and I thought of her while I did it. This is the most recent. That was 114.6 miles. This one I got because it was Mark Twain, and the map shows Hannibal, which is funny because I could have actually walked this in Hannibal. And the Winnie the Pooh one I like because it's double-sided. Oh, hold on. I gotta show you. This one opens. This one, Peter Pan, opens. Hold on, though. This one I didn't include in that 1,000+ miles. This was, I think, oh, I don't even know. I think it was over a couple 100 miles. It doesn't say on it. But the Wizard of Oz one, this was like 4 different races, 4 different parts to this race to get the Wizard of Oz ones. And these have a little stand. There's 1, 2, like 5 medals there. Dorothy comes off of it and stands up here. So that was a fun one. Anyway, I know that's kind of a rambly video, and maybe it doesn't make sense to you, but maybe it does. It has helped me in the past week since I heard that to change the way I think about things, because I think a lot of, like, it's the voice in my head that says, oh, just have some peanut butter on bread because it's a little bit sweet, but it's not technically as sweet, and you deserve it. Or, oh, just go spend $10 on a coffee because you're tired and you did your normal job because you deserve it. Or, oh, just have an extra helping of whatever because you deserve it. Like, that's the voice in my head. The you deserve it is the voice in my head whenever I shouldn't be eating something or I shouldn't be doing something and I'm trying to justify it to myself. But if I think of things in terms of, did I earn it? No. I didn't earn the 500 calories or whatever it may be for whatever the treat is that I want at that moment. I didn't earn that. I earned things that are actually good for me, like going for a walk. I earned the ability to go out and do things with the kids. I have earned a lot of medals. I have earned a purse. I have earned a new lease on life. My body doesn't deserve the negative aspects of things that I've done to it. And changing my mindset has helped me. So maybe it'll help you. Let me know. Did this make sense to you, or do I just sound crazy? I'm cool with either one, but what do you think? What is something that you have actually earned through your health journey? Tell me something good that you have earned. It may be a better A1C. You have earned that. You have earned lower cholesterol. You have earned weight loss. You have earned whatever. Let me know. What have you earned? Like this video if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the bell notifications so you know when we upload. And we'll see you in the next one.